Such an epic line, isn't it?
It is.
We're gonna dial it in. It's gonna happen. And then we're gonna hug.
All right, I'm ready to drop whenever.
And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, how many people got control of their mind?
3, 2, 1. My name is Cédric Gracia, from France.
As mankind steps closer to his own destruction, with the development and advancement of modern weapons of warfare, depleting our Mother Earth of all its resources, and robbing our children of their future.
We're here before the World Cup season, training, and yeah, because for us training is drinking beer and riding bikes, then great.
Damn, it's good. There's no pretenses. Divided lines. We build the vessels. The standard's high. The cost is endless. With this side, that side, this side. Every day we destroy. Every day we destroy.
Yeah, we're out here in Andora, and this place is cool for training. Cedric's got some really good trails here. The World Cup Series starts in a couple of weeks' time, so we're just getting some last-minute practice, getting ready for the season.
That's the diet. Ban on destruction. Set free the masses. Greed and corruption. So where does trust live? Self-salvation. For the willing. With this side, that side, this side. Every day we destroy.
He definitely has his own style. He's like, he's tall person with a little bike. Like he basically go the straight line. Like yesterday when I was riding with him, he just go straight. Doesn't matter about the rocks, and then he don't care.
Cedric Gracia. He's a pretty funny guy, a crazy Frenchman. I think he's the only French guy that's not really French. I don't really get on with some of the French guys, but Cedric's pretty cool. He's more like a mix of everybody else. He's a crazy guy, and he's pretty sick on his bike.
Like, you know what we do with Steve right now? For me, it's way better than winning a race. Winning a race is good at the moment, people remember, blah, blah, blah. But when you suck, nobody remember you. But having a good time like this with friends and meet people and, you know, enjoy it, you remember this. And the people who was with you remember too. Of course they do. Like, they get so happy. They're like, oh. You go home and you drink a beer and you're like, dude, today was fun. We should put them back together. Mine is not a...
Cedric's got really good style. He always looks good on his bike. He likes showing off to the crowd, and he just has fun whenever he rides, and you can see that in his style. It's really cool to follow and train with and spend time around. It's pretty funny. He makes me laugh a lot.
But the only thing will make me happy. You know, make me like, oh, it's so fun, you know, make you like, how many people have this feeling, you know? We don't do sport. I don't think a lot of people know what is this feeling, this good feeling when you did something, accomplish something or jump something, like you look at it in the beginning, you're like, oh, this is hard, and you do it and you put it off perfect and you're like, oh my God, this is the best.
I was World Cup champion in 2002, been British champion a good 6-7 times. I got a total of 10 World Cup wins, and then came into 2003, felt really strong again, but I got hurt, did all the ligaments in my ankle. So from then on, I was miserable all last year. Really, it was tough being hurt that much after coming off such a good year the year before. I mainly races downhill, and that's where I got most of my good results. It's just you and the clock. You're going as fast as you can to the bottom of the hill against the clock, and fastest man down wins. I do ride four cross, and I've had some pretty good results at that. I never won a World Cup, but I've been the top 3 a couple of times, and I don't train too hard for that. I didn't come from a BMX background, so I get smoked out the gate, which I don't mind. It's all right, but I'm probably going to focus a little bit more on downhill this year and just have fun at the four cross races.
Racing day, we don't practice together because everybody do his own job. You know, look the line, they're online, and he's practicing, and that's what I don't like too much at racing days. You know, because the thing is like you're competing against everybody else, and you have to be by yourself to learn the line. Don't show your line, but you're always by yourself. You know, it's stupid. But racing day, you just fight against the time, and this is hard. You know, like sometimes I even get bored. I ride and I'm like, sit down, I'm like, what I am doing? You know, it's hard to know if you're doing good or doing bad. The racing part is good, but sometimes you're like, oh, you wish you have more people around you riding with you. Like.
We're in the Scottish Highlands, so the weather here it can roll in rain, it can be sunny, it changes from minute to minute really. It's been pretty good so far until today, and it rained a lot this morning. The track's a lot wetter today than it has been, so weather's been rolling in.
This is the 3rd year at Fort William now, and as yet Steve has yet to conquer the track as such. He's had pretty bad luck in the last 2 years, and I think certainly the pressure's going to be on him this weekend, although in some ways not, because people aren't expecting him to do it maybe. But I mean, he was the fastest qualifier yesterday, and seeing him ride, if he can hold it together, he certainly will, I think, have a really good result. And I just hope he can do it for his own good, and also I think the country would just absolutely love it. And if the race comes here next year, there'll be even more people.
Fort William's pretty huge. It's the 3rd year we've been here, and the crowd here is amazing. It gets bigger every year. I think there's close to 20,000 here this year, and crowd go crazy. We're athletes, but we all need a bit of a release as well, so we go out and have a couple of beers after the race, and everyone's good friends. It's a pretty good atmosphere with all the top riders, so we all go out and have a party and just relax after the weekend.
Witness this, get lit right off my list. These cats got the industry sick. That's why we rip, spit to get your hands up. Get in the range truck, throw them things up. Catch me at the bus stop.
It's a really hard track. I've had bad luck the last couple of years, but things are going a little bit better this year. Pretty ready for it.
Please don't hate them as they just do their thing. But in a minute you'll be doing the same. Blade, so don't ruin the chain. City, low down, really can't quit. My committee won't pity. Don't fit the script.
I had a plan in Formula for a week. I've been like, because I was like, well, it was my first race of the year, and I wanted to do good, but you know, how big are the chance to do good when you don't know your own level, when you don't do any races? You know, just jumping around, and I was feeling good, but I don't know how fast I was. At the final, I was like, oh. Then, yeah, for sure, when all these people show up, I start to get a little bit more crazy.
This year I just wanted to go there, get a solid result, and I won qualifying and got 4th in the finals. I wanted to win because it's in my own country, but didn't quite pull it off. But I started the season with some good points.
Cedric Gracia!
Des Alpes in France for the second round of the World Cup, and it was a pretty easy track, not too technical, but it was so fast that it made it quite technical. A lot of rocks and like turns up top, and a couple of good hard bits.
You talk funny. Where are you from?
California.
I hate California.
There was a headwind midway, there was a long road section, and there's a pretty good headwind coming into that. It just felt like you were crawling along this little road trying to pedal. I didn't really stand up and kill it and try and pedal. I tucked a lot and tried to just get through the wind a little bit easier, and it turned out pretty good.
I want to win here for sure, but you know, basically like the high-speed jumps are cool. I like halfway. I think we have like a lot of jumps, like hips and stuff. This is nice. Like, it's definitely fun to ride. At the kind of track, it's really fun to ride with your friends. You know, like get crazy big jump, but racing, not crazy.
Cédric's a rather flamboyant Frenchman who I think is probably, I would rate, one of the most skillful riders in the world, purely because he can turn his hand to anything, to free ride, to downhill, to four cross. He's just a great athlete, and just to watch him ride, he's got so much style and he has so much fun on his bike as well. Doesn't always win races, but he'll always be there. And I think just gives a great attitude to the sport and shows the reason he just loves riding his bike, whether he wins or loses, which I think is, you know, a great character to have. And also will play to the crowds. He just loves being centre of attention and loves everyone to have a laugh at him. So he's a great character to have in the sport, because you need all sorts, and he certainly makes it fun.
Start mountain biking and start to get some good results and having more and more fun, and well, yeah. And I'm still here, you know, riding my bike all around the world and having fun. I think like the destiny is already done, you know, you can do nothing about it. I think life for each person is done already. It's writing somewhere on the book, and you just follow it. It used to be really good, like really fun, you know, everybody was going to races and getting all exciting. It wasn't too serious before, but now it's so many people But it's definitely harder and harder to do good result because it's always like new people coming and, you know, newcomers. But it's pretty fun. Yeah, I like it.
Final run, I just had a really kind of clean, smooth run, just carried really good speed out of all the turns.
Steve's a really good athlete, but he's at the same time a normal person, you know. He just, you know, party and ride bikes and whatever, you know, whatever happened. He's always up for something. At the racing, yeah, he's a little bit different. Sometimes he's really focused at the thing I can't do. I have a hard time to be focused, but he knows how to be focused at the good time. But, you know, like when race is done, he's the first guy at the bar, you know.
I ended up smoking CG and all his friends by 6 seconds nearly, so that was a pretty good win.
Idiot! I couldn't go any faster anyway. I was done. Steve killed us.
Yeah. And now we're blowing up. And now we're blowing up.
I just won the World Cup, beat all the French in France. Don't grumble.
I know the six now, say what they mean to me. Watch it turn them around, watch it turn them into pounds, yeah.
In the first place from England and riding for the team orange is Steve Peat. À la première place d'Angleterre pour le team orange, Steve Peat.
He was the second guy, and I laid it to him at that race. Sorry, Cédric. This year I'm having way more fun. I'm enjoying riding my bike, and that's what works best for me. I'll go out with the boys and have a few beers and chill out, and that's what keeps my head strong and not really thinking about all the little stuff that you need to be thinking about for the races and getting worked up about them. I don't get involved in that stuff. If I'm having fun, then I just go with it.
We're here in Australia. It's not raining for once, but it might be tomorrow. We're here for another World Cup. It's like number 3, and yeah, it's schlags. I mean,
It's one of those tracks where the lines are all pretty much in there. There's a lot of berm turns, and it's either you can go inside them and you drift out and hook up in the turns anyway, or you just rail the turns. So there's a couple of lines squaring up a few turns and a couple of different lines, but it's pretty much most of it's kind of one line, just rail the turns.
Time again, I may know where you go. No, this time I've been alone. It's way past time again, it's mine again, it's mine one.
17, 18, I got a mountain bike, and that was that. From then on, I started racing. I raced cross country in England for a couple of years and got up to expert level. But at the same time, downhill was getting pretty big. And in my last year riding cross country, I did the downhill series and the cross country series and won them both in England. So I had more fun doing the downhill. A lot of my friends did that, and it was a little bit easier. And I didn't have to put as many miles in training-wise and stuff. So I carried on with the downhill thing, and here I am.
time again.
I barely make the corner over there because I'm pinning it and jumping, and when I land, it's time to brake, and it's so bumpy.
It's rough, getting rougher, because we're midway through practice, and it's pretty good. It's kind of wet and tight in the trees, rooty sections, bits of English tracks thrown in there, so it's good.
This is a good track. It's like braking bumps everywhere. I feel like it's hard even in practice.
It said it was going to get a bit stormy this afternoon, but we haven't seen any rain yet. It's sunny at the moment, so who knows, it's Austria. Came out of that one with another 4th. So things were going good, just collecting good points. When I'm at the gate, I want to fight. I want to kill everybody. And sometimes it works. The racing day, you know, when it comes to racing day, I think it is so much pressure for a lot of people, and some people, like each person, the shorter. And they want to do so good because they train so hard, you know, like so hard to get here and do the best result they can. For some people, it works. And when they show up to this race, to the first race, they're like, oh, they get so much stress and they lose everything, you know. They even lose the fun. And this is, well, I think it's, for me, 85% of the race. The weather here in Austria, who knows, it's Austria. So every afternoon it used to open up, and we've had quite a few mud races there.
And riding 14 orange,
like that's how it is, 'cause we have our strengths and weaknesses.
Feeling pretty good for the season. Podium every race. And then we moved on to Calgary. Terrible track, really easy. So I had another crash there. I visited the hospital twice that week, and I wasn't feeling too good for the race. And it actually rained all day on race day, so it made the track even worse. Made it like sticky, muddy, really pedally, horrible. I basically just got practice morning of the race, qualified okay, and then ended up third in the race. Don't know how I pulled it off, but I did. Sam Hill, don't know what he was playing at, but he messed up at that race, and Cédric messed up too. And they both handed me the World Cup title overall in Canada. Felt pretty sweet to win it with one round to go. The pressure was off, I could have fun at the finals. And yeah, damn good. That's the second time I've won it, and I don't know where Cédric ended up. I think he was third or fourth overall. He always cruises along, gets a lot of podiums, and he's one of the guys that I have the most fun with at the races. He'll always be up for going out and getting some beers, even if it's the night before the race. I need that stuff to chill out and calm the nerves, go out and have a couple of beers with a friend. Cedric's always there for me.